Chelsea 5, West Ham nil. I can't believe what I'm seeing in recent weeks. Sometimes very bad. We lose 5-0 against Arsenal, but sometimes we win 5-0 as well. I mean, what is
Of
going
course
on
it.
with this football club? We are seeing moments of brilliance, moments of actually good football, great
Mm-hmm.
finishes, great chances.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, there are moments where it hasn't really gone well, but
Yeah.
shout out to Burn as well. Hit the bar 3 times. He's got a hat trick on the crossbar as well. So I feel sorry for
Mm.
him in a way, but not against Chelsea. So yeah, I'm very happy about that. Chelsea 5-0. Let us know in the comments your man the match. Please like the video, subscribe, and hit the notification. I'm joined here with my co-host today, Sindro. You can see on his name already, Poch to stay next season. That's a big statement from you.
Yeah. Well, this is what we saw. This is the type of football we saw at the start of the season, like or especially in pre-season. But of course, some injuries have hampered the way we have played this season, and now Poch is getting something out of this team again. I think the commentators in my stream said like the Arsenal game was the only game we haven't scored in 19 games.
That's quite astonishing, yeah, when you say it like that.
Yeah, yeah, and
That's yeah.
like this is like to cap. Of course, last week we had a massive loss to Arsenal. That wasn't the day. Like we were, of course, missing Palmer. It was a big loss, but the guys didn't step up then. But what have they done since? What have Poch done? He has figured out a defensive tactic
Mm.
because of the injuries, where we play like we play with a three at the back in attack with Cucurella and Casado as the two defensive midfielders. Gallagher is like the cam with madueke and Mudrik
Just
on the
quickly,
wings.
just quickly to cut you off. Sorry. Are we
Yeah,
playing better without Enzo Fernandez?
at the moment, yes. Like,
And that's obviously people will start to look towards that. You know,
yeah, yeah,
I'm not slandering Enzo Fernandez, by the way. I'm not slandering because he played
yeah,
through a lot of pain. He was playing through injuries and stuff with
yeah.
the surgery. But
But
it does look
mm,
like Cucurella coming into the middle there has changed a lot of things for Chelsea.
yeah, him like when I've seen this for a while now. When Gallagher and Enzo, no, when Moises and Gallagher, Moises Caicedo and Gallagher playing together, they leave less space between each other. Of course,
Mm.
Gallagher is in the attack. He is in defense because he runs a lot more than Enzo does.
Yeah.
Gallagher has a much bigger endurance and can run for much longer, so he can be more over the pitch than Enzo. So for me, it's okay for Gallagher to then join the attack because I know he will then sprint back to cover the room is also missing, and which also now Cucurella is also covering for that. Cucurella is stepping into the vacant room from the left defensive
Left side.
midfielder,
Yeah.
so that Caicedo doesn't have to do as much as he did in previous games. And I've seen people say that Moises Caicedo has been flop of the season. One of the only reasons, mainly, is because of the price tag. Like, I feel like they haven't seen him. Of course, he has had some bad games this season, but he can't
Yeah, by himself. Yeah.
no, he can't, like, he doesn't decide how much he's worth. And I saw some things on TikTok, right? And one of the reasons why Caicedo is worth 150 million is because of another team bid 111 million for him. Like, Liverpool bid 111 million for him. We really wanted him, so then we had to outdo the bid.
Yeah, no,
He,
that's just part of the
and
game. I mean, business is
yeah,
like that.
it's part of the transfer window. And if they didn't bid 111 million, we would have gotten him for like 20-30 million cheaper. So instead of then talking about that 115 million price tag on him, we will got him for like between 80 and 90 million, which is a lot cheaper than what we paid because someone else made us
Yeah,
bid
no, I
more.
mean that's
So I would say he's worth 80 million because that would have been the generic price tag we would have arguably paid for him if someone else didn't go in for him. But of course
yeah,
they did because
yeah,
we went in for their CDM target in Lavia. So
yeah,
they tried to do us over.
and we got both. Yeah,
Yeah, we got both. One has been performing excellently in the last 3 games.
yeah,
Like Villa, Tottenham, and today, he has been fantastic.
yeah. I'm sure he got. I'm sure he got man of the match in one of the games as well.
He got man of the match against Aston Villa.
Aston Villa. Yeah, yeah. I remember
Yeah,
it now.
and he got an assist today against
For Nicholas
today
Jackson's goal.
Jackson.
Yeah, I mean he's been doing a lot of those through
Yeah,
balls to Jackson.
his passing has been good, and people say Jackson isn't that good. Like, of course he is wasteful, like Darwin Nunes, who he was linked to last season. But at least he gets into positions and he's causing defense like Nunes. He's a problem for defenders.
Yeah,
The amount of runs he does, the amount of the way he moves around the pitch, like the defenders couldn't, like the center backs couldn't control him today. Like Ogbonna was just all over the place. It's like he was on skates majority of the game. Like he couldn't keep up with Jackson.
yeah. Jackson's been like that all season. Obviously, he's as I said to you in the chat with Matt and those guys.
Yeah,
His overall gameplay has improved massively since when I watched him live in December against Wolves.
yeah,
Against Wolves, he was absolutely shocking away from home. Like
yeah.
the guy couldn't even kick a ball, control ball, whatever. But since
Mm,
then, I've seen a massive improvement. Obviously, not just him. Modric is playing amazing football as well. He's just not scoring, and it's
yeah.
obviously for us, we want to see these guys shine, and it's very
Mhm,
critical that we give the correct analysis on these players that they are doing so well. They're doing all the hard things, but even the touch from Cole Palmer's pass over the top to Modric, the first touch was 10 out of 10. I can't say he could have done a better touch than that, but it's the finishing. He hits it straight.
yeah.
He can't finesse it. He can't whatever he could do. He didn't do, and he needs to practice that. That's so important for him now for next season that these guys start to finish properly.
Mm,
And I've seen Jackson finish today. Finally, like we've seen, he went to the front post. I think it was like towards the right rather than to
yeah.
the left. Usually he would go straight or left. Trust me,
Mhm,
everyone will go straight or left. This time he went towards the right and he is at the front. So
yeah. Uh,
I think what it is that once you get that confidence boosting, once you get that goal, you're
mm,
just fired up. You just want to
yeah.
score again and again and again and again. I feel
Mm,
like that's all it is.
yeah. And this is one thing especially I have thought about when it comes to Mudryk. Like Mudryk had some flashes this season when he started games and then was dropped for the next game. But because of all the injuries, he's had some run-ins in games where he was afraid of, okay, if I have a bad game, I'm going to be dropped for the next game because, to be honest, we don't have anyone behind him at the moment.
Sterling.
Yeah, I think he just came back on the bench today, or he was in
Oh,
the
so was
stands.
he injured?
Yeah, he was
Oh,
injured.
I didn't even know he was in. I thought he was just not playing at all because, like, you
Yeah,
know, just was dropped. But yeah, that's
yeah, but that also gives that means he also can relax more. He can play with more freedom because he knows that even though he has a bad game, he might start the next game because there isn't one there, and that will also like get him to play with more confidence as well because he knows that I can just play my game. And sometimes like some of the passes this guy has, the cross passes, is amazing. You saw it against Tottenham to Madueke. I think it was Aston Villa. Like he has a powerful right foot. He can hit those long passes without a
very
problem.
true. It's very
and
true.
it's also accurate as well. It's not like it's over Madueke. It's not like it's far in front of him. It's pinpoint. So it's so good to see that actually he's starting to improve and play with more confidence. Same with Nonni as well.
Yeah, Noni.
Uh,
Yeah, he's
Was
looking good.
he has been brilliant for the past 3 games. What those three, both Noni and Mudrik, have now had a run in 3 games where they have both performed well. Like Noni has, I think he's got like 2 to 3 goals. Like I think he scored against Villa.
Mm.
Did he score against? I swear he scored against Tottenham as well.
I don't remember because he wouldn't have celebrated or he would have. Can't remember. I don't
Yeah,
think he did.
yeah, and then of course it was the
It was
and
Chalobah and
Jackson, yeah, Chalobah and
Jackson.
Jackson, yeah. But he played really well in that game as well, and it shows that some players should just get a run in of games even though they aren't performing, because that shows that you trust them. And if you show a player, even though he has a bad game, that you trust them, oh yeah, I know you didn't have the best game, I will start you for this game. Sometimes it will give them more confidence and boost them so they will perform even better. And I feel like this is what Poch is doing now.
Yeah, but
And
Poch, I'll go give credit to Poch in recent games. He's done a good job. I think the big difference here is Cucurella. I'm very,
yeah.
very surprised personally because I didn't expect it. I didn't think of it or anything. But Cucurella playing in that position and just seeing him so fired up and winning back the
Yeah.
ball like his Casado, like it's just very
Brighton.
refreshing to see because a lot of people want Cucurella sold. By the way, don't get just like
Yeah.
throughout the season they want him gone. Okay,
Yeah.
I don't know my overall views on him, like because I
Mhm.
saw him injured. He came on a right back couple times and he done
Mhm.
really well, and then he went
Yeah.
left back and he got injured, and so I can't really judge him in general. But
Yeah.
from what I've seen, him coming in Enzo Fernandez's position, I love Enzo Fernandez, yeah, but the only thing that saves him here is that he was playing through a lot of pain because
Yeah.
I don't think a lot of people knew about this, how serious it is, because it is really, really serious. And he played every single
Yeah.
minute. The guy
Fair
gave
play to
10
him.
out of 10 effort and played with 100% from his side effort wise. So
Yeah.
it's just sad to see. But I feel like this season is like, okay, cool, it's done. There is no point, even though I want Poch gone in general from what I've seen throughout the season. When we see stuff like this, where it gives you moments and it gives you, thoughts that there is belief in this team to deliver how they are scoring these goals and these results, that there is no point in sacking a manager and then starting again and going
Yeah.
through the same thing. Like,
It's just wasteful. It's
it
just
is wasteful, but I feel like
restarting a process that we have come so far in.
but I feel like if things don't improve by like November, December,
Yeah.
in terms of results, I'm not saying we need to be first, second, third, but if it's not improved, like we're not around top 4, top 5, then we need to start asking the question again, because we could have ended the season on a high this season. We could have won the Carabao Cup. We should have beaten City in the semis, and we could have finished above United. We can still catch Tottenham.
Hey, we are
Tottenham
above United
today against Liverpool, and you just don't know what can happen in the final 2 games. They bottled it on the last day of the season over the years. We can still finish on a very, very high. We've got Bournemouth on the final day of the season. Home game. Thiago Silva, farewell. The hopes and everything's going to be buzzing for that game. So now we've got Brighton. We've got Nottingham Forest away from home. 2 games in a row. One on the weekend and the one on the following midweek. I don't know if it's this midweek game coming up or if it's next week midweek coming up. But we need to win those 2 games, people. We can put the pressure on other teams. United are struggling currently. And listen, I watched Ten Hag's interview with Sky Sports the other day. Very, very well timed interview. Very good questions from Gary Neville as well. United fans might think that I'm trolling to believe in Ten Hag, but if they really want to grow, similar to Poch, we have to stick with these managers and give them time. We have raw talent that need to, get into this team. We're seeing Madueke doing well. Mudrik is doing well. He just needs to score some goals. Conor Gallagher, he's scoring bangers. The guy's scoring left foot finesse. This guy's scoring volleys. I don't understand what's going on. They got a banner for him. He was emotional. Whether he stays or not, that is another question for another day. We're going to be doing about Osherman as well very shortly as well. There's a lot happening at Chelsea Football Club. The form of this football club is improving. So make sure you guys keep liking the video, man. Cindy,
and like Poch is now also turned Stamford Bridge in sort of a way back to the fortress. Like, we haven't lost there in a fair amount of time now. So if we then can go on high and beat both Force next week, and then Brighton, then the Wednesday after,
yeah.
then and we can then go off a bang and win at Bournemouth. We are 6 points behind Tottenham if they lose today. I think we have a.
I'm gonna put the table up quickly.
Yeah, we are 6 points behind them. They are on 60. They're on 60. We are 60, on 54.
Yeah, we're on 54. They've
Yeah.
got a game in hand. They play today against Liverpool.
Yeah. And they have a two goal difference better than us. So if they lose by 2 or more goals against Liverpool, and we win our next 2 games, and then they lose both theirs, because they have tough. They have Liverpool now, and I think I saw they had Burnley, and then they have Manchester City. So they're arguably beat Burnley. We never know. But if they lose them games and we win, and we can go above them and finish top 5, let alone top 7 and be in Europe, like Conference League. Now at this point we are in.
Wait, we just need 6, right? We just need to get 6 for Europa League, right?
Yeah. 6th place is Europa League and 7th is Conference League.
Shit. So we could actually get 6. Yeah,
we could.
Like, so we got Forest away. We're in Forest right now. They're battling relegation. They're gonna be very.
They're safe, because I saw Ben Jacobs tweet yesterday that they are actually gonna get their 4 points that they got from deduction back.
No way.
Yes. So
but it's not confirmed yet.
I think it is. I think Ben Jacobs confirmed it or something that they will.
That means they're all relegated.
Yeah, I think so. I can see if I can find the.
That's crazy. So yeah, guys, everyone's tuning in, man. Like the video, man. Yes, listen, one of my guys from work, big up to him for tuning in. First time you tuning in a couple weeks now. It's about time you tune in. Chelsea are back, bro. 5-0 yet again, winning at home consistently. We've not lost for quite a while at home. We're starting to make it quite difficult for teams to come to Chelsea again. Like back in the days under Mourinho. Maybe I'm gassing too much. But everyone that's tuning in, keep liking the video. We've got 62 people tuning in. Subscribe and hit the notification. We're going to be doing some content from June going forward. Players leaving, players coming in, and a lot more Chelsea news. Consistent streams from myself, Sindre. We've actually got 76 people tuning in now. It's getting better, so keep liking the video, keep subscribing. We're going to be interacting with all your questions, all your comments. Drop it down below. So make sure you guys keep tuning in, man. This is a good time for Chelsea fans. We could catch Tottenham. We could get 5th place. Anything is possible in the Premier League currently. They have Liverpool. They still have City. They might beat Burnley. But, yeah, United aren't really doing too well. We've just battered West Ham, and Newcastle could drop points over the next couple of games. So it is looking good for Chelsea fans. We were ending on a high. We could say goodbye to Thiago Silva in a very, very positive manner with another special win and to get into Europa League. I do want Europa League. I 100% want Europa League, by the way. We could actually go in and win the Europa League to get into Champions League. Worst case scenario. This team is good enough to challenge for those trophies for sure. I mean, look, we made it to the final of the Carabao Cup. We should have won that one. We made it to the semis against City. We should have won that one. And it could have been a good season. Imagine, bro. Like, Sindre, imagine we won the 2 trophies and we come 5th place.
Yeah.
I don't think anyone could talk in general. I don't think anyone could talk rubbish.
No, I don't think so as well. Of course, it's been a really up and down season for us. But in general, I think we should, at least, like you said, give Poch until the winter. And then we can have discussions about, is Poch the right manager and stuff like that. If it doesn't improve. But from I am hearing and stuff like that, the players are all aboard with how Poch wants to play. We have not heard anything bad about any players falling out with Pochettino, when we were not performing and stuff like that. I think everyone is abiding to how they want to play, and the way we are playing now is looking good. Like Palmer is now just 4 goals behind Haaland in the top scoring race.
Oh, that's done. Haaland took it personal. He scored 4 goals. Bang, done, finished. He's like, no one's coming to catch me.
Hey, if Palmer scores 4 goals in the next game,
nah, it's not happening,
equal
bro.
it.
It's not happening.
We're like City. Don't forget, City are also playing Tottenham. Like Haaland might not score in some of the next games, so like I'm not saying Palmer will win the Golden Boot, but he might. And he's also only one of 3 players, I think, in the league's history to get over 30 goal involvements or 30 or more goal involvements at the age of 21.
21 or younger. Yeah, I saw that stat as well. That is a phenomenal stat, people.
Yeah, and it's turning 22 in like 2 to 3 days.
Exactly.
So he did it at a perfect time.
Exactly. Everyone that's tuning in, man, keep liking the video. Really, really highly appreciate it. We nearly hit 100 viewers live, which has been quite a long time since we've seen it, but we've been very inconsistent with the channel. But like we said, from June onwards, me and Sindri will be doing back-to-back content when possible on a lot to be talking about for a big season. But let's just get through this season. Let's hopefully get that 5th place, 6th place. If we get 6th place, you know what? Europa League, after what we've seen all season, I will take that any day of the week. But Sindri, who was your man of the match from today's game?
For me,
in the comments, let us know in the comments as well. Who was your man of the match in the comments as well? But yes, let us know.
I will have to argue say madueke. Actually,
really?
Yeah, I feel like this was his game. Like he stepped up, got the goal, almost got a second one. Was really good on that right hand side, causing Emerson problems. Also helping Trevor Chalobah. And fair play to Trevor Chalobah. Did you see his pass for the 4th goal?
Yeah.
How on earth can you pass that between the left back and the left centre back?
That's very true.
I have a question for
people want him sold, by the way.
Yeah.
People want him sold.
Do you think we should sell him? Do you think we should sell Chalobah? No, I don't think it's because I feel like him and Gallagher have actually stepped up in kind of a captain and vice captain way when Reece James and Chilwell isn't there. They're leading by example for the Cobham graduates and are really, when you see the huddle at the start of second half and first half, there's Chalobah I've seen actually Chalobah leading the huddle and talking about how we're going to play and stuff like that. So, in my opinion, I know this sounds ridiculous.
Yeah.
If we keep Gallagher and he signs new contracts, which I think he should, even though he arguably should maybe play all of the games, but he's a really good squad player to especially bring on when we are chasing games because his energy, his tenacity, his pressing is ridiculous. We saw that against Aston Villa when we're chasing a 2-0 lead. He caused he tackled Douglas Luiz in the build up to the first goal, got taken down in the box. Then Madueke put it in. So he, in my opinion, people are saying he's not technical enough. Like some technicality you can train on.
Yeah.
Like you can train on some of the ways you want to dribble the ball and stuff like that. Of course, we saw it didn't really work when he was inside the box trying to do the like doing some skill moves in the box and then he lost the ball. That's fair play. He's not like the best when it goes to close control in tight spaces, but he still can beat players. So
that's very true. It's very true.
Like I know they're up for like discussion about selling them because they will increase our like books and stuff like that because they are what we say pure profit. because they are from the academy. We haven't spent anything on them. But when they perform to this level, especially when they have now helped us go from 9th place to potentially talking about European competition next season, which I don't care which one we got into, but that was aimedly the goal for this season, was to get back into Europe after 1 year away from it.
No, it's very true for sure. I mean, you're making very valid points there. It's such a weird time as a Chelsea fan. What we're seeing, man, like it's just so many ups and then downs and then ups and then downs, and it's just
Yeah.
crazy. I want to talk about this comment here as well very quickly. Big up in Kunku, man. If you're new here, please obviously try and tune in whenever you can. But from June onwards, we'll be streaming, doing videos from 1st of June onwards for when the window's going to be opening. People being sold, FFP news, a lot of Chelsea news, a lot of Chelsea content, pre-season content, Premier League content. Maybe if we start well, watch along content, we shall see very, very soon. But yeah, and Kunga says the demand is Europa League, and that is very fair considering our very easy scheme. Just join, so it's not talking about. Yeah, we've just been talking about Europa League. We are doing really well. We're looking at Spurs. They have maybe a win against Burnley, who are also challenging for relegation if the Ben Jacob news isn't fully confirmed, if Forest will get the 4 points back. But Burnley will be hyped for that. They also have Liverpool. They also have City. We could pipe them towards the last day of the season and, go past them for sure. Newcastle, haven't looked at their fixtures. Maybe we could overtake them as well. But United, we should finish above United, which is crazy. Talking about this a couple of months ago, United have been getting their lucky wins for sure and surviving. So let's see what happens with that. Chalobah, yes, I agree, should be staying. I said it when he started playing again, when he was dropped for no reason and he come back randomly, for all the news that's happened around his physio, which if you followed us probably 6-7 months ago, you would have known what happened with that situation. But I'm just happy to see him playing regular football with Chelsea again. So yeah, I mean, look, before we wrap up, of course, it's been an excellent stream. Sindre, can we win our last 3 games? Do you think we will win those last 3 games?
I think we will.
Do you think we'll go on a run and finish on a really, really good high end?
Yes. I think now with the way we have played in the last 3 games, of course, 1, 2, and drawn 1. And if you also look at the forms table for Chelsea, it looks really like up and down. But we should at least get finish above United. And Newcastle's looks really good, but I think we can finish above them, and I think we can get at least 6th place and finish in Europa League.
Look, I hope you're right, Sindri. I hope we finish on a very, very good high. I think, you know what? I'm starting to believe in this team for sure, man. These guys are showing their ability now in terms of what they can definitely do. So it's going to be very interesting to see what
also we have a really good opportunity as well. Sorry to cut you off there, but
yeah,
Newcastle are also playing United third last game, and they're playing Tottenham. Like Newcastle have a game in hand on us. No, they haven't. But they're playing Brighton, United, and Brentford. 2 of them are away.
Wait, United?
Yeah, Manchester United. Yes, they're playing each other.
We need a draw.
Second last game of the season, they're playing each other. So if we now win the next 2 games, we have a real big opportunity to then be above both United and Newcastle, and they have been bantering us, especially United fans, all season, to then turn it on their head and say, "Oh yes, we might have been worse for the most part of the season, but when the action mattered, our team showed up and we finished above them." It might
Yeah.
be one of either Newcastle. Well, yeah, one of Newcastle or United that don't get Europa League or European
League.
football.
Exactly. So, look, guys, it's been a good weekend. It's been a good day. Hopefully, Tottenham
Really
lose.
happy, really happy.
Yeah, really happy. I hope Tottenham lose now. And
Yeah, we haven't lost at Stamford Bridge since November.
wow,
That's almost half a year.
that's crazy. That's actually
Mm-hmm.
crazy. So, guys, it's been a pleasure. Thank you for tuning in. Make sure you guys like the video, subscribe, and hit the notification. As I said, from June, we'll be doing content, so please come and tune in then. Let's finish the season on a high. Less than a month to go. Let's see what happens with this football club. Do we finish 5th, 6th, 7th? Hopefully, top 6, and it'll be a very, very good way to end the season for sure. And hopefully, we can see Chelsea improve for next season. I'm your host, WorldWideChels, joining my co-host, Sindre. We have been giving you the latest reaction towards the Chelsea 5-0 amazing win against West Ham. It's been a pleasure for you guys to be tuning in. We are very, very grateful for you guys tuning in. So please like the video, show us some support. It is one click, subscribe, and hit the notification. Tune in every single day when possible if we can do any content. Oshman news, we might do something if possible. We'll see. But yeah, we'll catch you guys very soon. Sindre, it's been a pleasure. Thank you. And I appreciate your help as always.
Guys.
Take care, people. Peace.